Hey, good morning, everyone. Rick here with Hit and Run Candlesticks. Hey, before we get started looking at the market and charts, I want to remind everybody that below the video, if you click down or go down into that space and click on read more or learn more, something like that, there'll be a couple links in there. One will be to register for today, Monday, August 22nd, 2022, live webinar at 11:45 Eastern, and the other will be to register for tomorrow evening training webinar. That would be August 23rd at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you register and you can't make it, that's okay. It is recorded, and it will be sent out at least a day early for those that register. So please check below, click those links, register for those webinars, even if you can't make it, okay? All right, hang tight. We're going to take a look at some charts to trade and the market. All righty, thanks. Hey, good morning, everybody, on this beautiful August 22nd, Monday, August 22nd. Morning, Julie, Mike, Thomas, Chip, how you doing? Bob C., Ron, Joe, John, Mai, and Al. Good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning. No rain in sight here this week, so it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful week. Temperature is even reasonable. Okay, so here's the thing Friday. Well, first of all, I have been very adamant about follow the trend. I've been very adamant about that. Nothing is going to change. Let's follow the trend down if that's what it's going to do. And Friday, we cracked through the trend, and today it looks like we're going to crack a little more through the trend, through the bullish trend. So what we want to do is shift our strength to the maybe to the shorts, the puts, the inverse ETFs. So we want to watch those. There certainly will be long trades that possibly can be taken. Just remember, if the market is moving down, what happens is you're fighting this mountain on top of you. So I don't know, unless you want to just be beat to death, go the easy route and just trade with that trend. It's like the salmon, jumping over big waterfalls to swim up rivers to lay their eggs and then to die. Well, if you know you're going to die in the end, go up the short waterfalls. Take it easy. Go the short route. Make it easy on yourself, okay? So a couple things I want to take a look at here. First, reminders. Monday today, right now today, 11:45 Eastern, I'll be in the live trading alerts room with our Monday live webinar. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m., it'll be public e-learning. Everybody's welcome to be in the public room. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday, LTA with Ed Carter in the live trading alerts room, working with the live trading alerts trade alerts. Let's see, what else? Do I have any? Oh, Friday, Doug will be doing a members e-learning on Friday midday. And all right, I think we're past that. So as I said earlier, I think we've lost our trend here. So, and by the way, there's nothing to say that we can't find support and that bulls can start coming back. There's nothing to say that. I'm following the simple trend of the 8 EMA along with the Trendicator. And I know the Trendicator hasn't turned red yet, but I'm a smart enough cat. I can see the handwriting on the wall. We've hit the 200 period moving average. We've moved down. Looks like we're opening lower this morning. I think there's a likelihood we get down and touch that dotted deuce area. If that fails, I mean, there certainly is some possible price support, but here's the 50-period moving average right here. So from about where we are this morning, down there's about a little over 5% move to the downside. So we want to trade with that. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Let's take a look at IYT. IYT transports. Transports have rolled over now below the T line. They are above the trend indicator. So I guess if you're going to use that trend indicator, then the way I would set this chart up is put a line here at the T line, one at the trend indicator. Anything in the middle is just really a whole lot of noise. A break back above says the bulls are coming back, and a break below simply says those sellers are still in charge, because they are in charge right now. If you use the T line as your guiding light here. Let's see here. What else do we have? Oh, let's take a look at the what other one? SMH. I knew there was something else I wanted to do. Look at SMH. We have now rolled over an SMH, and that is starting to look like a bearish M pattern. Bearish M pattern. I think the likelihood of the 50-period moving average is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. If we fail that 50, that puts us, down into this low 200 area, somewhere down in here. Again, don't, this is probably more for me than anybody. Rick, don't fight it. The power will be on the short side, at least for the open this morning. I can't predict what the end of the day is going to be. I can't predict what tomorrow's going to be. We want to watch price action. Right now, the price action says get out of the way if you're long. Move aside. Move aside. UVXY. You can see that we're popping up here this morning. If somebody is trading UVXY, here's kind of what I would look at. Probably a line right in this area for a target. I'm actually going to drop that down just a tiny little bit. And then I'm going to come up here and use that 50-period moving average. There you go. So we'll just set this up as a trade. So what are we looking at here? From that blue low line to the top line is 34.5%. As far as an entry goes, we're going to adjust that just a little bit. There we go. And we can do this, do this, do this, this, and this, and there you go. Stop 9:30-ish maybe, and that can certainly be tightened up or loosened up depending on your personal preference. Your personal preference. Let's go back to the SPY here and take a look at the weekly chart. You can see we've nailed, well, I call that nailed, pretty close, the 50-period moving average here. We've pulled back, and now we're pushing back into what could be support. It's just not support until price says it is. So let's just keep working with this to the downside. There's some serious bull potential here. There is. The bull potential is a low, high, higher low, higher high, if we make a higher high. If we don't, there's no bull potential. If we make a higher high, and if we rally up past this high, there's some serious bull potential. But right now, the word "if" is it's huge. It's not worth the gamble. It's not worth the gamble to bet on the if. So let's visually wait for that price action to come in here. Visually wait for follow through, and then it'll be very, very clear. It'll be crystal clear what everything is doing. So there you go for the weekly chart. What else do we have? How about this T2122? We've now shot down to the downside, so that good trading up here, which I think is good trading, has now become rotten. And when I said good, I meant bullish trading up here has now gone by the wayside. So now we're going to pull back. We're going to pull all the way down into here. And by the way, we might not pull there 100% today. Whoops, not what I wanted. Arrow. There we go. We might not get all the way down there today. We might try to bounce around a little bit and then get down there. Then we start to watch it move up. And then we need to see it set up. Yada, yada, yada. It's the same thing over and over and over. Let's wait for those quality setups. One more, T2123. Take a look at that. If we look at the hourly chart is somewhat, at the close Friday, was still a little bit bullish. This is not real time. With the gap down in the market this morning, this is going to gap down. If we get below these green dots and they turn red, the bears are totally in control. Here's the 15-minute chart, and you can see as of Friday, the bears were totally in control with the green dots turning red. So total bear control on the 15-minute at the close Friday. The hourly, I'm pretty sure it's going to show that today. This is just not real time, so it's not showing pre-market. I'm just betting that we're going to be down because of the market moving down here. So, all right, let's take a look at a few charts. Is it time for that? Yeah, it's time for that. Let's move over here. There we go. So here's Etsy. I don't know if the Hit Run Candlestick members, a few weeks ago we talked about the rounded bottom breakout. The rounded bottom breakout is a bullish setup. There is absolutely nothing wrong with taking that bullish setup and turning it into a short setup at the right time. This might be that right time. What we have to remember about the rounded bottom breakout, it is nothing more than a relief rally in a bearish trend. Okay, so here is, where is it? Right here. This is the 200 period moving average right there. And you see how it's trending down. This is the 50 period moving average right here. You can see how it's trending down and it's turned up. Well, this starts the bullish side of the rounded bottom breakout, which again, it is nothing more than a relief rally in a bearish trend. Not a maybe bearish trend, not a, well, is it a bearish trend? No, it is in fact a bearish trend. So, nothing wrong with taking advantage and following that T-line if you like the T-line trend. If you like that, what a beautiful long trade. Well, now that we're showing topping signs and we're starting to roll over, we're back below the T-line and we're back below the trend indicator. The power now is with the sellers. The power here is with the buyers. Power now with the sellers. Targets to the downside that I see without getting too crazy. 50 period moving average at about $92, and then down here at these lows about almost $79 right in here. I think this might be a fairly good entry right through here. There's also absolutely no reason why it can't be entered as we break down through these lows here. Crooked right there. So entry, breakdown entry. Net might be one. Here's a beautiful rounded bottom up in a bullish relief rally in a major downtrending chart and a downtrending market, starting to roll over. Entry area, target about 60, target about 53.65 here at the 50 period moving average. I suspect that we're going to see a little chopping around because bulls aren't going to give up. They're just not going to roll over and play dead. I mean, that's just not what bulls do. They really are hard to kill. So there might be a little, excitement running around here. Until that trend changes, though, the trend right now is down. Follow the trend. Follow the trend. Excuse me. JNPR, this is actually set up for a very, very nice bullish trade. We had a nice move up inside day Friday. See that little mark right there? That's where we are right now this morning. So for me, if I choose to do something long, which I'm not really keen on that right now, it would have to get back into this box right in here, the buy box. Targets to the upside are about 32, 33, then 34 up here. Stop would be around 29.55 up into here. Futo is still looking like a short, F-U-T-U, Futu, I guess, Futu. Targets 33, 35. Buy box. Looks like we're just out of the buy box right now. This might be one of those candidates where we throw that little arrow on there to remind me. There we go. It's okay, there we go. All right. Hey, some of the energies are going to be hopping and popping today, so energy could be a game to play today, maybe the next several days. Here's Oxy. Great, absolute beautiful move Friday. Looks like we're sitting right inside what I'm looking at as a buy box. Targets 79.50, 94-ish, almost 109 up here. 109 from this low is 61.27% up there. So that could be a very nice trade. Really could. And like I say, there's several energy stocks that are setting up, looking pretty good. Here's Kimi, KMI. We've got a belt hold this morning, pre-market here, opened lower, and now we're up here in that buy box. $20 up here gives us about 9%. CKH, a little on the ketchup side of things, Kraft, we're right here in that buy box. A couple of tight targets. Bottom line, we're going to need to get above 39.80 to even think about 42 up there. So Exxon. This is one that I'm in. Yes, let me confirm that before I say too much more. Yes, bought this, I believe it was Friday, and we're just kind of sitting back a little bit. The trend here is still up. There we go. Trend is still up. Let's see what this does. Maybe some, energy numbers can push this up and we can make some money at it. So anyway, I'm going to cut this off right now. Thank you very much, everybody. I do appreciate you being here very much. And we'll see you all when the trading room, when the market opens here in about, 23 minutes, 22 minutes, something like that. Okay, you guys take care. Go grab a cup of coffee, something cold to drink, eggs, donut, whatever you do. And let's all meet back here in about 22 minutes. Alrighty. Take care and thank you very, very much.